Hello everybody and welcome to Hot Chicago. Man, is it hot out there. Dale and I just came back from the swimming pool we go to in our neighborhood, and I hurt my back the other day, of course, doing too many sports, and it gave out on me a little bit. So I did some walking and water aerobics for about an hour, which cooled me down, but that was it. Then we ran home, didn't we, Dale? It was too hot. It was really boiling out there. So I feel for everybody all over the country going through this terrible, terrible heat wave that we're all having. So hopefully it'll cool down soon. But anyway, I'm not going to do too much cooking today. I just wanted to share with you a recipe I posted on Facebook that's called Vegan Tofu Corn Patties, and it's created by We Cook Vegan. This is a YouTube channel. I advise you to check it out. They have some really good stuff. But I made a few modifications. So they fried these in oil at the end when they made these patties, and I wrote to the creator of the recipe and I said I was going to feature it on my channel, but we're going to get rid of the oil and we're going to bake them. So I hope you're watching, because they came out beautifully when I tried them a couple weeks ago. They're so good. I could eat the whole thing myself. So we're making a good sized batch. So let me show you how easy it is to make. And I apologize in advance that you're not going to see the finished product because you have to bake them for a half hour. And I don't want you waiting around for 30 minutes while we twiddle our thumbs waiting for them. But trust me, they're delicious. I'll post pictures of them on my Facebook page so you can see them. So if you're not friends with me and you're on my channel, send me a friend request and you can see them, the finished product. Okay, so first we're going to do the beginning of the patties. So all I did was I took frozen corn and I put it in my food processor, and I'll put the amounts, of course, on my channel so you can see. And I got it so it's real fine, and I put it in the bowl. The next thing we do, I took tofu, and I used a lot more than she did, so I sort of did like 1.5 recipes, but I got all of the water out of it, and I chopped it up with my hands. I just did this, and it's in there. That goes next. The next thing we're going to do is some dairy-free yogurt. Now, where did I stick that? Here it is right in front of me. So we're going to use, this is a coconut yogurt with no sugar, no added ingredients, and that goes in there as well. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper and some cornmeal, which is right here. We're going to add our cornmeal and our salt and pepper. And the last thing we add is some whole corn that has not been put into the food processor and ground up. So let me just make sure I've got this right. Blah, blah, blah. Let me read this again. Sweet corn, mashed corn. Okay, there we go. All goes together. And we're simply going to stir it all up together until it gets to a nice consistency. That's so easy. Isn't that simple? I'm telling you, these are so delicious. You are going to love these guys. They are delicious. And it says then to stick them in the fridge for 10 minutes, so we'll do that while we make the breading and we make the sauce that goes on them. And so it might not be quite 10 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I want to make sure it's well blended. There it is. So these are what our patties, this is the basis of the patty right here. Okay, I'm ready to stick it in the fridge. About 10 minutes. Let's come over here. See if I can find some space. Yes, right here. And we'll come back to you. Okay, the next thing we are going to make is the corn crumb blend. So this is the coating that will go on top of the patties. All it is cornflakes. These I got at Whole Foods. They have a drop of sugar. She says to use cornflakes that are sugar-free. I couldn't find them, but this has a minimal amount. And then sesame seeds. Let's see, we have sesame seeds. I'm just looking here. Where am I? Here we go. Yeah, sesame seeds and a little salt. And then what I did is I want to make the cornflake crumbs smaller. So I just do this. I crumble them with my hands. We don't want them to be like too mushy, but I don't want big hunks of cornflakes either. So we're going to make like a cornflake crumb blend. And I sort of remember what I did last time. I did it a little bit more than this, so let's go a little further into it. And then I'm going to set this aside. little bit more. Some big pieces still left. This sort of reminds me when my mother used to make chicken when we were eating the standard American diet, Dale and I. She used to coat her chicken with cornflake crumbs. So it's sort of the same idea, but this is going to go on our tofu corn patties. So I'm going to just squish a little more. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, see what it looks like? That's the consistency you want. The last step we're going to do is make our dipping sauce. And let me get my ingredients for that. And I'm going to grab another little spoon. We'll use this guy today. Wait a minute. How'd this get in there, Dale? That went in the wrong drawer, didn't it?
Nobody's perfect.
No. When I'm looking for it, I always know to look different places. Okay. So all we're going to do is take our non-sweetened yogurt, the same yogurt I used to put into the patties. We're going to put this in a bowl. And I had just enough, Dale. Can you believe it? We went through that whole carton already. And then we're going to take some mustard. Just a small amount of mustard goes in here. I use Dijon, but you can use whatever mustard you like. And then some minced parsley and minced garlic. The parsley came from my garden. And that's it for the dipping sauce. So let's blend that up with our spoon. And then I would suggest just sticking this in the refrigerator until you're ready to eat. And then you can have a wonderful sauce to put on top of your corn patties. Okay, put this in the fridge. And now we're going to pretend that 10 minutes have gone by. I think it'll be fine. And we're going to form our patties. So let me get my hand just washed a second. Okay, and I'll stick my sauce in the fridge. Now we're going to take out our patties. So, you know, the longer you let them sit in there, I think the easier it'll be to form them, but I'm not worried. So what we do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to get a little bowl of water so I can get my hands wet. That always helps, they don't stick. So we're going to do two processes here. We're going to form these into small patties. And I'll do them a little smaller today. We had big ones, real big patties last time. And then you just put them into the cornflake mixture, coat them with your hands like this until it sticks, and then you place them on your parchment paper baking sheet. That's it. So let's see, we're going to get a lot of them out of this. And then all you do is, I baked it in a 350-degree oven for about a half hour, but you want them to be nice and crispy and brown. So just watch them. I think I even did it longer than actually, because I wanted them browner. So just keep them in there as long as you can until they're nice and crispy brown. And I think you could even do these in an air fryer, but I don't know, I just think it's just easier to put them on this. Okay, so let's get some more going here. So we went to the shelter last Sunday, and we had what I called a salad, just an extravaganza. We had so many different salads, and the folks that live at the shelter just enjoyed that meal so much. Wouldn't you say, Dale?
Absolutely.
We sort of ran out of a lot of things. The chickpea salad was gone, so next time we know, we'll bring more of that. We made Terry Mathis Edwards collard green wraps, which are always a hit. They're delicious. What else did we have? We had a broccoli salad, a creamy broccoli salad.
I think we had two of them.
We had two different broccoli salads.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else we had.
Nice cream.
We had nice cream with hot fudge, of course, for dessert, which everybody loves. We did that. We had another salad, and I'm just not...
What about your collard wraps?
We said that already.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say that. But anyway, it was a big hit. We just love going to the shelter. And now we're allowed to sit at the tables and have lunch together. So we do that and, you know, have good conversation with people. So it's a real pleasure to go down there. So our next meal is going to be in September, because we're taking August off, because we're going to have a picnic to honor our volunteers. Boy, these are getting big again, Dale. They're making them very big. So we're going to do that. And then in September, we're going to go back and make this beautiful vegetable stew and a 3-bean salad and bread with an olive tapenade to dip your bread into. You like that, Dale. Mm-hmm. This man is an olive lover. Okay, I'm getting a lot of patties here, and they're bigger than I wanted, but oh well. we'll go as far as we can to fill up this pan. So I used 15 ounces of tofu, so I adjusted the measurements to reflect that. So I may have to make more cornflake crumble because I only did a single recipe of that, but let's see how we do. Here's another one. Okay, we're probably going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, I bet 12 to 14 patties. So it's really an economical meal too, because the tofu I think was all of like maybe $4 for the whole thing. So if you have cornflakes and a few other things, it's really a pretty economical meal. So there we go. And I won't keep you because it would take a while to finish this up. But this is what they look like, if you could show that. And just picture them nice and crispy and brown. And I'll post that picture on Facebook so you can see them. So guys, enjoy these wonderful vegan tofu corn patties. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to get back to work, but I'll see you the next time in my kitchen. Have a great weekend. Stay cool, everybody. Bye for now.